For those of you who regularly watch my videos, you know that I usually open with a joke. However, there's not one funny thing about the topic of this video, and I will not try to find any humor in it.
I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I've got my plastic Jesus riding on the dashboard of my car. You can buy pink and pleasant clothes and darkies, phosphorus and plastic Jesus, you will take me far.
On Wednesday, November 2nd of this year, the Michigan State Senate passed an anti-bullying law designated House Resolution 4746, or better known as Matt's Safe School Law. This resolution was passed by an overwhelming majority, and the only people who voted no on it were the 11 Democrat senators from this state. I'm sure that many of you are asking why the 11 Democrats voted no on this bill. Aren't the Dems usually the ones rallying to protect those who can't protect themselves? Well, yes, they are. In this case, though, the Democrats are right to oppose this bill, because this bill is not an anti-bullying bill. This bill actually gives students, teachers, administrators, and parents alike the license to bully students and their peers. As I read the many news articles about this bill and then read the actual bill, I shook with rage. I couldn't believe the blatant bigotry and protections that were being given to bullies. First, this bill does not require teachers or administrators to report bullying, nor does it have any enforcement actions in place to punish bullies, those protecting bullies, or protect those being bullied. But perhaps the most vile part of this bill is the clause that actually gives permission to bully if the bully holds sincerely held religious beliefs or moral conviction of a school employee, school volunteer, pupil, pupil's parent, or guardian. This means that all a bully has to do is say, my religion says that these people are evil and that I should preach to them or try to convert them by any means necessary, and the school or the victim have no recourse against them. This is not only plainly mean and despicable, but it may also be a violation of the Establishment Clause. I'm not sure yet. I plan to ask those with more legal knowledge than myself. In fact, Prof. MTH, if you're watching this, would you mind chiming in? But by giving the religious an exception from the law, the state is effectively endorsing one set of religious beliefs over another. But does this mean that since the courts have declared that atheism is a religion, that I can go into a school and bully anybody that believes in God? I bet that it doesn't. And even if it did offer me protections, what kind of person would I be to do that? The answer, a pretty horrible person. I usually don't ask for people to mirror my videos, but I feel that this is way too important to stop with just my awesome viewers. If you live in Michigan, have a subscriber that lives in Michigan, know somebody that lives in Michigan, or have ever even heard of Michigan, please mirror this video, or tweet it, or share it on Facebook, or email it to friends so they can do the same. I'm also asking people who are in Michigan to please email their elected officials and attach this video if possible. Also, email our governor and attach the email. If you know somebody in the press, contact them. Let them know what's going on. If your senator was one of the 11 who opposed this bill, give them props. They deserve it. If he or she was one of the 26 who supported it, make sure the media knows that they are guilty of bullying themselves and point out the hypocrisy and the possible violation of the First Amendment. In the end, the only bullying law that should be passed should be, we will accept no bullying whatsoever, period. And we should not let off of our elected representatives until they either repeal this law or amend it to make it reflect the serious nature of this problem. If people want their children to go to school where everybody has the same religious beliefs, then they can send their kids to a private school. If they want their children to go to a public school, then they need to instill in them the understanding that we are all different, entitled to our beliefs, ideals, and morals. To the 26 Michigan senators who voted for this, your time is almost at an end. Your continued fight against individual rights and freedom has been noted, and the people in Michigan will not stand for your hatred or bigotry. This is just another nail in the coffin of your political career. Elections are coming soon, and this insult will not be forgotten. Until next time, YouTube, one love.
You can buy sweet Madonna, dress the rhymes, don't dress